I mean, I just got the experience I needed to get to level 50. Don't be shy now, lass. We all need a bit of pampering from time to time. Uh-huh. Bonjour, my lovely. Can't you turn the... What can I say? Puff puff? This way, we show you a good time. Not hurt, I promise. Pathetic lesbianism for the win. Just relax. Let's try Stefan with the eyes closed. Happy Pride Month. Just some warm and soft, just relax and enjoy. Puff, 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 puff. Feels good, doesn't it? We indulge in the puff puffs ourselves. Thanks again for your cooperation, lass. Here's some of the extra, it's so fleeting. Oh, fuck my stupid lesbian life. Over? I mean, it was good meeting you. Looking forward to doing business game with you sometime. Wait, wasn't I supposed to be... Welcome back, y'all. My name is AJ, and I'm here to yap about Final Fantasy XIV. Storm of Blood, born from blood. Last time, we got our asses kicked by Xenos, and you did nothing to help. Anything to say for yourself, my co-host Hazel? Why are you slapping me? You're the one who abandoned me in Ralgar's reach! But yeah, now we have to plan that since Xenos is the lord of both occupied here and occupied Doma, if we wage a war on two fronts, it should split his attention just enough for us to work. Let's go check in with everyone. These gods, it seems like a good idea. The pain, it seems like a good idea at the time. Is that your piece? Yes? No, would you please return to bed? You'll never recover if you carry on like that. I can't deny a part of me wants to stay and fight, but I know I'll be more used to you and the others. Call upon Stillglade Fame to send an available conjurer, no matter how experienced, help with the wounded. I pray it will be enough. Small talk. With good tidings to the Far East, my friend. Meantime, the Alliance will continue to aid the Resistance, help it rebuild. Truth to the rumors, this is the first time Xenos has spared his foes. They said he abides by an unusual code and takes pleasure in his fight. Whatever his reason, we must have used this time to our advantage. Wish you well in your journey, my friend. Let's play that we meet again, our fortunes must change. Got a long road ahead of us. It all begins with the first step. When we stay in the reach and rebuild, we reinforce our defenses, and it'll come again, we'll be ready. I wonder which is beyond one alone may Alfredo, why do you talk like this? That which is beyond one alone may be yet within reach of the many. Go slap your brother for me. Lies, damn lies, and pirates. Alize is contemplating the logistics of a journey to the Far East. Where men go as one, there is life. And when there is life, there is cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. Before we can forge our ties with our friends in the Far East, we must find a way to reach them. Besides, not exactly over the river and through the woods. I'm one step ahead of you, dear sister. Or rather, Tataru is. Before we discuss that, there's another issue I wish to address. Much as I'd like that we could all make this journey together, someone will need to remain as a liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Y'shtola cannot be left unattended. Then I should remain, obviously. Very well, I should address. You know, Alphino, it would just a lot quicker to ask, and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose. Would you be willing to look after Y'shtola and provide support to Arvenal and the others? Yes, Alphino, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip. Don't you dare return with a gift. Yee. Oh, I would not dream of it. Right then, sister, Venus, please, gather your things. We are for Limsa Lomitsa. Man, if only we got our asses kicked before Yugiri came. Left, I mean. Alright. To Limsa Lomitsa! Away! So, what's the plan? Just find a vessel? Hopefully we don't get robbed? Spoke of Oriandra and Sankrit along the way. To say they were surprised by our stratagem would be something of an understatement. Did not dispute its logic. But the realm was always Y'shtola's domain. I haven't spent much time here, to be honest. Tataru should be here any moment with our ship's captain. So we're going by sea after all. Is Melvip leading us on our pick to the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You're right, as much as we'd be traveling by sea. Regrettably, simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without possibly large fuel reserves, say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then, it is equally infeasible to sail an Eurasian Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Speak of the devil. Sorry to keep you waiting. My preference, Captain Caraville. The guy is the son of that one Ishgardian lore. Hey, you're not supposed to give that part away. The Kraken's arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates! Greetings and salutations, Scions. Taking the commander's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement. Not at all, Captain. Please forgive my sister's outburst. She hasn't been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest, from the officers admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Don't mention Ishgard around them. Oh, wait, do you know? But where was I? Oh yes, the Sires of the Seventh Dawn do still indeed wish to employ your services. However, it's important that you're aware there's certain extenuating circumstances. The Empire's gonna fuck us in the butt. Alphino! Sorry, decided to take things the Venus way for once. Did not work. In the attempt on securing passage to the Far East, you came to us, knowing the proud prayers that said region's finest spices. But you steal from God's faring merchants out in the high seas. Whatever privateering the Kanzarans may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law, as set forth by indefatigable keeper of peace. More to the point, we're pragmatists. I see a considerable risk in aiding your cause, and negligible profit. $500,000 credits, or whatever the fuck Obi-Wan offers Han to pay the bounty. Well, I for one think the captain has a point. The 5 seas can be extremely treacherous, and oh, it's only 5 seas in this world. Many a poor, unfortunate soul has succumbed to grief out there in the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragic tale of how the heir of House Durandale vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives. Pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. See, I know about this, because I did all of the Firmament side quests, and I know the expanded lore of everything. Do your side quests, people. Truly a tragedy for the ages, with a testament to misfortunes that may befall us, should we act without due consideration. So long you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can only take you as far as Kugane, in Hinigashi. It will require time to procure sufficient positions and break ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. Bye! Blackmail, is it? This is a dangerous game the two of them are playing. What guarantee do we have that the Caravalian won't just throw us overboard? I'm not sure what just happened. The Chris one is about to turn us away, but then he changed his mind. Oh, Lise. Poor Lise. You missed a lot in Heaven's Word. That poor little boy has only seen 14 summers when he left Ishgard. Can you imagine what it must have felt like to finally be able to explore the world unbeholden to the stuffy traditions of the Holy See? Such a shame that he never returned home. Without him, Count Dodoria must look elsewhere for a successor. The good Lord John I'm done with Guardian names! Suddenly all those hours Tataru passed capturing the Forgotten Knights seems rather better spent, do they not? That said, I intended to pass the point more obliquely. There was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain Carvalian squirm. Here, have a lot of EXP. Tales from the Far East. Alfino is thinking the ways he may pass the time. I say we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they're ready for the vessel for departure. Tataru and I procured the necessary supplies. Alize, I should be grateful if you would use the time to brief Urianger on recent developments. We also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well, I should go speak with him. What of Venus and Lise? I would like the two of you to return to Terran's Toll and speak with our domain allies. We know little of their homeland, and any information provided would be much welcome. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will convince here at the ferry docks. Agreed? Sounds like a plan. Let's go, Venus. Alright, Terran's Toll and Hazel. Well, here we are. We need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll escort the House of Splendors, you take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you after. Got it? Hello, Cora. She's on my lap now. Sorry, Cora. My hand's a bit full to pet you. Truly planning to travel to Doma? I do not know what to say. Forgive me, I should aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land, nestled on the eastern coast of Ursod. Along the banks of the One River, our nation thrived, proud and free, to the Garleans came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel to fish. But travel soon restricted, now the river belongs to none. Doma knows peace in our time, I should like to see with my own eyes. Perhaps partake of these hot springs Home tells me of as well. And then me and Home can take a dip alone, if you know what I mean. Waka waka. Greetings, Venus. What brings you to Toll this eve? We're heading over to Doma. Tell me what you know. What? You are for Doma? Heavens, ye science has shown us not for kindness, but never in my wildest dreams I imagined we'd fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under their tyranny. We spied an opportunity. The Emperor, Garlem dead, Garlemald in chaos. Seemed like the time was right. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered, came our nation, but when Xenos arrived with the 12th Legion, it's over in an instant. I wonder if he's the 12th Legion because he kind of reminds me of the judges from Final Fantasy 12. Like Gabaranth and the others. Because every naming of the Legion has been intentional so far. Tataru has entrusted me with the remainder of responsibilities in absence. Should you require aught, pray do not hesitate to ask. There's Urianger and Sancred. Are they in the Solus? Sola. Lianje? Thancred? Nah, it's just you. And Minfilius, remaining sent. I miss her too, Coco. I miss her too. It seems the hoary bull and the others is out and about. Now it would bring me greater joy than joining on the journey. However, Lady Greedy made it clear we remain here and safeguard the community we've built. What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. Doma, mind telling me about it? That you go join Yugiri and Gosetsu and fight fills me with such joy. Forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes? We of the Nagi clan has served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle even, like from Final Fantasy VI. Now it's the home to Imperial Viceroy's witch and her host of men and magic. The witch? Distinct that once signing symbol of our heritage. The seat of dear Lord Kayan. It's become a den for Garlean dogs. What do you mean by a witch? Domo's all but wiped from the face of Orsard. Only Doma Castle, seat of our lord and symbols all that were, was spared the wages of war. Blessing that it is, the thought of the witch and her psychopaths claiming it fills me with unspeakable anger. Why? Hazel, why are they mentioning a witch? Hazel? Lord Kain was a good man who cared for his people. Paying him to kneel to Garlemald, he did it so for our sake. And for our sake, he would willingly endure the ignominy of another 25 years. And I beseech him to act. Convince him that we could win, that we could defeat Xenos and the Empire. And in our failure, he paid the ultimate price. So I remember sitting at the banks of the One River as a child, watching the fishing boats drift by. One river's close to home, the moon gates open for none. What are you doing? Get out of the bar! You're not allowed back there! Put the yan away! You're getting it all over the booze. Let's see what I have to put up with. Vera, what ain't so interesting? The older domains I spoke to tried to teach me all Far Eastern customs, importance of formality and politeness. I think Eora seems to be stiff as stuffy as anyone, especially its guardians. But anyway, did you know they eat with sticks? It wasn't at all that hard, actually. At least what I thought was until they told me I was holding them wrong. Then when I spoke to the younger domains, they just rolled their eyes at me and told us to slow the stupid old... Doma Castle remains and there's a witch. Wow, what you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. Hope they do. I would like some domain cuisine. By the way, I got some cool pants for you. Do you want to check them out? My friends know me so well. Not without incident. Right, no point waiting around here, is there? You think we should head back to Limsa Lominsa? Alfino said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Oh, Mr. Friendly Yan, can you please take us back to Limsa Lominsa? I'll give you a pet, but no diamonds. He's just staring at me. Well, you actually loaded in before me. That's rare. Alright, to the ferry docks. It's this way. Is that fucking Master Chief? Holy shit! Hazel, look! Master Chief. Oh, it has the energy blade. Butter is love. I want to find the Fred 13. Damien Lucifer. Donkey Kang? Whee! The Misery is the finest ship to ever sail the Rontaru, and I hear any of my men say otherwise. Such times like this, I'm glad we have Totaro taking care of business. And the army marches on his stomach. Totaro took the lesson to heart. A sumptuous foods, wondrous sundries, plenty of clean undergarments. Yes, I do believe everything we need for a lengthy voyage. You return. Venus, I trust you've learned much from our domain friends and Reverend Stoll. I'm eager to hear all, though that can't wait until we left port. Enough time to talk on our journey to Kugane. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations. Assuming you have completed yours, you may inform the deckhand and are ready to depart. Something left undone, my friend? If not, let us be off. Alright, Adel, you're ready to go to the far east? Voice crack. Just get on the boat. All set, lass. I'll see you to the ship you do. Board the Misery. So when are you gonna pull out your red gear mage stuff? I will in a few. Oh, Urianger.
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Urianger! Tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Uh-huh. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
About time.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
There you go. She's now a proper red mage. Hey, Alize, we're twinning. Why don't I get a cool rapier, though? I guess I'm still training. And then the boat just randomly explodes and we all die at the end. Fortnite Battle Pass. What? I'm singing She Santies. Never heard of that one. Learned it on the TomeNet.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Final Fantasy game where we're riding a pirate ship. I hope our journey doesn't have any unexpected bumps. The fish was this big. Wow, that big. Oh no, who could have predicted this?
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
He said the Star Wars line. He said the Star Wars line. Yee. Come on, what could possibly go wrong, right, Hazel? What? Why are you hiding the deck? Is this a solo instance? Is this an instance air? Oh, what the? What is going on with the weather? Wind. Well, if it's Leviathan, I can beat his ass again. But something tells me it's not Leviathan. This ain't right. This ain't right at all. Odd. Most odd. Well, do we have any ideas what's going on? No, as the man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the mystery smelled being pulled off course. Well, why not fire the cerulean engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on your knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for a reason that escapes my engineers at present. Tell you, Captain, it's them. Things the lads saw. Things. I don't suppose I can convince you to attempt something more descriptive? An adjective, for example? Sea wolf superstitions and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he he's so resident to name, the soul of deceased women said to lure sailors to their death. Sirens? Preposterous! Yes, indeed. If it's neither the sea nor the weather which is reasonable, probably a predatory entity of sorts. Perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magic to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one recourse, to take the current where it will and deal with whatever we find there. Yee. 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 Oh, god damn it, now I'm doing it! What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I'm beginning to like you, girl. Once we arrive at our destination, my crew shall remain with the ship to defend it while we venture forth to deal with the cause of our troubles. Sounds good. Neat. Then it's settled. I do not know what awaits us, but the rule of the day revealed us in. The Sirensong Sea, now accessible. Oh. Was not expecting a dungeon. Make sure Tataru stays below deck until we know it's safe. you looking at me like that? I am calm as collected as ever. Carry on. Alfina was terrified of ghost stories as a child. I'm glad to see some things never change. The fiery one. Alize, was it? 'Tis a pity she holds the profession in such disdain. She'd make an excellent pirate. I'm not saying I believe a shadow of doubt the vengeful spirits are plotting the demise at this very moment. So we cannot discount the possibility. Caravan, Alfino, Lise. What do you think? Should I go with the buddies, or should I go with you and some other people? You know what? Oh, man. They said they're going to be introducing a feature where we can mix and match NPCs and people, right? That's not Evercold, yeah. Okay, that'll be neat. Do you particularly feel like doing this dungeon? Okay, well, let's do it together. Thank you, immediate. Light party. Unknown. The Sirensong Sea. Alright. Watch out, there's more of them! Island dead ahead! All brace for impact! Ah! They arrived. Go greet our hosts. The rest of us will patch up the ship. I am nothing but an endearing host. Fuck is that? Lugat. Alright, Hazel, why are you getting tank busted? Ow! Motherfucker. Bay Rock is no longer sealed. The teeth. Right, but Warden's Delight. What the fuck is that? Ghost Spark Soldier. Get back here. I will peg you from a distance as much as I need to. I love that sound so much. Why do I never want to be a DPS? Why would I never not want to be a DPS is what I was trying to say. Oh, skill ship. Neat. As if this day couldn't get any more creepy. That's a pleasant looking fellow. Whipperjacks. The governor. Okay, that's interesting. What's going on? Okay. The governlings. What is the hell is going on? Drive the glowering krauts toward a town. Oh, that's a lot to do. One of us, release us, set us free! Ah, great. Now it's raining. I can't bring my umbrella out here. Hazel, where are we? What is going on? Why does this sound like Evil Larry's gonna smell your toes song? You just posted Evil Larry in our DMs. That is horrifying. I am frightened because it's static because I'm not tapped in. Oh, our tank died. Oh, at least take you down before I die. I am messing up my combos. What? I thought I did the mid-race save gets to like I'm off my game. Fuck you, fleshless captive. That wasn't even a mini-boss. No. This is it. Oh, I guess I'm about to get Stormblood's boss name. Mapping the realm, the ship graveyard. Hi! Maybe bringing 2 lesbians here was a mistake. Defeat Lorelei. Man, today is not my day with women. Ramble with me all through the night. Oh, why am I? know, the tears of virgins were that toxic to stand in. Down, down to the depths into your death. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, no, we're not doing that. So spirited, but not served, and you will suffer. Oh, that's a lot more danger puddles. Alright, enough of this. Level up! Dawnbound orchestration roll has been added to the list. Was it an Imperial trap? E. There you guys are. What took you so long? This legend is unmasked. Of all the eerie things here, this was definitely the eeriest. Now we can resume our voyage. I cannot put this isle behind us soon enough. It's always good for a good ship graveyard level. Stop having evil Larry stare at me. Well, there's one way to spend my night.
That appears to be the last of them.
Right, back to the ship. Yee.
Word from the Misery. Repairs are complete, and we may resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
Yee. Oh, by the way, did I ever tell you what happened to Palace of Dead Venus? I swear to the 12. Just teasing, Alfie. That's Saraven. Fertile. I don't really know much about that place. And Domo's over there. You are no longer receiving the XP bonus. Okay.
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Hinagashi, Kugane.
The only port open to outsiders in Hingashi, across the Ruby Sea from Othard, from Doma. All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
Is she writing to her sister? Yeah. Wow, it's also dawn here. What good timing. Place, Japan. Where are you? You're all the way over there. Come here. Thanks again for saving us certain death at the hands of Lorelei and whatnot. We'll soon not forget. Strange, is this me, or is the ground swaying? By the 12, and I've been happier to be back on terra firma. A voyage has still an appreciation for surfaces which do not move of their own accord. It's very colorful, is it not? I see you're dressed for the occasion. Well, I did have a Doman, a Far Eastern master. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. Congratulations! You now stand in Kugane, the western point of Inagashi. Probably the only port in the nation open to foreign trade. Oh, I do apologize for the difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was very much appreciated. Here, have some shorts. Kind of ugly, but you know what? Whatever. I'll be future easy to decide what to do with. Incidentally speaking, what's that do? Complete the main scenario quest not without incident. Survivor of the song. Your delights await you. Should you elect an explore and experience, assuming you are sufficiently open-minded, that is. I, alas, cannot afford to linger. The man from Ul'dah. Despite traveling halfway around the world, Alfino was in no mood to take in the sights. Glad so I am we have arrived. I would remind you that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In the event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Caravan. That's not my name. Yeah, whatever. I realize you pledged you want to take us as far as Kugane. No desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested in how they'll go about reaching Orserd, where you're in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in the port. Surely there's kind of generous soul who will take you for a price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. If you can find what method Kugiri and the others took, then maybe we can use that. The captain makes a good point. 'Tis like the Yugiri Gosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. Found way to Orserd. Assuming they're not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, perhaps we should seek our friends first. Leave it to me, Alfino. Making friendly inquiries is my specialty. Lest you forget, I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Caravan, would you direct us to the nearest tavern, please? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building beyond the pier. Whether your journey have come to the end about to begin, the Shizukaze Historial is the ideal place for rest, relax, and reflect. Or so they say. With that, my dear science, I bid you farewell. As soon as we replenish our supplies, we must be away. Ours was ever fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course, surely you do not think I travel halfway around the world with a view to destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain. And may the navigator watch over and keep you. Bye. Right then, to the hysteria. After you. I'm excited. I'm finally in Japan, Hazel. Scream if you...
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume.
Oh.
I hope your voyage was not too trying.
That's interesting.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Of course, Ul'dah's capitalism follows me
Lolorito.
wherever I go.
I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion.
Hazel, where's
I
the
do
white
hope
guy
that
in the
business with
kimono
the Crystal
picture?
Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Yee. Ba-dum, ba-dum. I dare say Alphanel's made his match. The Imperial spies everywhere. Great. Just great. I don't trust him one bit, neither should you. Forgive me if I mentioned the Eastern Alderaan Training Company and stuff to... I'm fine. You don't worry. Alfie, I get it. Still not exactly happy how things go with Lolorito. Apologies, this gift will be here any moment. God, taste the off you require? Standing here means you should already notice, but humor you nonetheless. Kagan is a port city situated upon Shishu, the westernmost island of Higurashi. This is a policy of national isolation and distinction being the sole port open to the outside world. All foreign trade is focused here. We customs officers are constantly busy and cannot afford to be remiss. Section, all foreign vessels are required to undergo inspection here at Pier number 2. I am Tenzin, customer's office at this port, charged by the Lord Bugo that ensures that no forbidden articles enter our land. Though our Oryx is open port, does not mean we can bring one to our desires. Wish to conduct business here, you must do so within the bounds of our law. We attempt to import goods deemed a threat to our nation's security, placed in Siki Saigumi custody and dealt severely. Share your own shores again? Consider yourself warned. I got it. Good man. Wish to hire a Falcon porter? First off, in that case, I should add your name to a registry for the future ease of travel. No skill to play, but oh, it's basically the Chocobo travel of this land, I'm guessing, right? And you take me. Shirogane. Okay. So I can unlike Ishgard, I can just immediately go to the residential district. Oop, he's right shirt. Why are you all the way over there? Huh, you must be Venezuela, slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, stealer of pants. So the most puzzling rumors, I believe. How did you know about that last one? I knew it. May I say what an honor and pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lady. I just know you're gonna get along famously. Without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. First visit our fair city, I shall make an effort to point to various landmarks along the way. Be good to follow me. What is Clan Centurial doing all the way over here? Also, why you... She just sent me the Grinch smiling gif. Why did you do that? You see that, Beast? Oh. It's that one. Ahaha. Sorry, that's after you. Come back in some time. You must follow conditions to the Kugane side quest. 1-star veteran clan hunter. Okay. My apologies. I'm Monty, madam. Shall I put you a drink? You may share that whatever you desire. I have prior timely fashion. Why, only Kugane's premier purveyor of intoxicating beverages. Owing to our close relationship with Koshu's finest breweries, we offer an unmatched selection of Jumanchi, a rice wine that is pure and rich in flavor. Of course, not every individual comes to the hostelry for a drink. Travelers often gather here in discussions regarding business and personal affairs, both occasionally leading to emotional outbursts, so the latter is rather more. Oh, that was close. You said something foolish. Where was I? Can I interest you in a glass of Jinamashi? I'm good on alcohol, thank you. Oh, not so much. I smile, pour drinks, and lend an ear as necessary. As you can well imagine, given our position relative to peers, the Shizukaze slowly is the first and final stop for a great many people with varying places. Kugane is open to all. We have no desire to make bitter enemies, so we refrain from forging alliances. All are equal here after a fashion, which is our fair, rich city trade as well. That said, we're all our trouble. Sailor being sailors, and so forth. Never here, of course. My clientele knows better than Kurtarath the Seiki Sigumi, I trust. I'm guessing that's the police force of this place. Sake seems a simple drink, but depending on the place it was made and the hands which it made, the flavor is subtly different, which I sample it all. Welcome to... I'm gonna take you 6 hands to be fine. Welcome to Shizukaze Holster. Would you wish to sample the flavors? The Kugane simply rest and recover from rigors of your travels. We shall stand ready to meet your every need. How lovely is to see a fellow Eloresian far from home. With experience of wondrous and dangerous to the Far East, allow me to offer some advice. Always keep your weapon close at hand. Hey, my katana's right next to me. Pizza Man says, would you please stop gobbling your food like an uncultured hog? You would like to choke on your chopsticks. Let's not get too off the beaten track. Ow. What, that vista right there, where the guy is sitting? How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Do I have to sprint off that? This one right here? I have to climb what tower? That tower? Hazel! 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 Come over here! Come over here! Come over here right now! Come over here right now to the exact spot where I'm standing! What is this name of this area? No! This exact area on the map. Stand in here. What's it called? What's the name of the tea house? And her name is Ume. Welcome to the Umineko Tea House. Blessed and drowning stars and full of dongos and cup of teas. You between today, madam? The tweets is there for you, but it's not reason for you to establish. I come here to see her. Ume, is she not stunning? Seeing on the men here want you stuffing their face with dongo and talking pretty girl not going to buy her tea. No gentleman left in Kugane. Dongo, dongo. I really surprised you must be a disciple of Hand of Land level 60 above. Damn. So that's the crafter and that's the thingy thing. I see, what is smell wafting from yonder tea house? Could it be, yes, just a possibly scent of a whispered secret waiting to be overheard? Even the Easter eggs here look different. Easter egg, Japan! I know, though, our would-be host selected to dress in local fashion. And so would you. Hey, it's not Orientalism. I know a guy. The cut of the men's jib, not one bit. Everyone, have good attention, please. You're not standing in Tenkonato. Loosely translated, means spire of drifting souls, which, as some of you may deduce, makes reference to Easter egg which stands over yonder. Science marks are different from those of Charlian, yet Trust's function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar. Will wonders never cease? Far East and Eastward technology is a long storied tradition, I assure you. Each example was constructed by the Onishu, a collective skilled craftsman who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. Short, phrases more reliable than those Western counterparts. Attune them if you like. Tenkoto is the crossroad Kudane. Many people pass through every day, and I learned to recognize law-breaking people. It's just so we have no quarrel. Well, first East right in the new land. That I have to climb that entire tower? And then land on that specific point. Why? Why would they do this? Alright, well, we've reached Doma. Who knows what wacky adventures we get up to. Any last words for the people, Hazel? I'm not doing that yet. Alright, until then, have a gay old time, y'all. Peace.